Should have done that in the first place. Make sure.
All right, guys. It's me again, the Gun Nut. Today we are going to look at something that, well, I've never really handled all that much until I bought one myself. Had it for a while. I just had to get comfortable with it. Revolvers. That's what we're going to be looking at today. A revolver by Charter Arms. It's the Shamrock edition. Green anodized frame, which to me should have been called the Zombie edition or the Apocalypse edition, or I don't know, something like that. But pretty cool. It's a green color. So, anyways, we're gonna be looking at that today. But first, I had to get comfortable with handling it, shooting it, just because I really haven't handled much revolvers. Yes, and you're like, oh, it's a gun, you pansy. They all shoot the same. Wrong. They don't shoot the same. I can shoot a semi-automatic pistol all day long, no problem. I know how to handle one, how to clear one. I mean, no problem at all. Revolvers, yes, it's a handgun, but totally different. The way it shoots, the way it feels, the recoil. I mean, it's all completely different. It's a totally different animal. So call me what you like. Look at me. You see that? That's me not caring. I don't care. But that's just for me, my personal opinion and my personal reference of getting comfortable with a firearm, because I do preach a lot about safety, because yes, firearms are extremely dangerous in the wrong hands. In the correct hands, they can be a lifesaver. They can be a food provider. They can be protection. So yes, in the right hands, they're a perfect tool for man. That's just, I mean, that's, yeah. Okay, let's get on that. I might be stepping on some toes here in a little bit, but you know what? Again, I don't care. So, guns. Everybody has their own opinion about guns. Oh, they're bad. Let's get rid of all the guns. Okay, so say you get in a car accident. Cars are bad. Let's get rid of all the cars. Let's ban them. You cooked the wrong dish. Oh my God, that knife or fork prepared my dish wrong. Let's ban all knife and forks. Come on, people, use your brain. It's a tool. I can, you know what? You can put a magazine out. Chamber is clear. Nothing. You hear that, folks? Watch. Listen to that. I'm racking it. But guess what? Nothing's happening until you hear this. Click. You hear that? That click sound? That's the hammer going off. But guess what had to do or had to happen for that hammer to go off? Guess what? No hammer. No hammer going off. Watch what happens. Finger on the trigger. Finger pulling the trigger. Hammer going off. This is a tool. The tool is only as good as the person that you put behind the tool. It's not going to do anything unless the I guess you can say the purpose of the person using the tool. So on that note, guns are great. They can be dangerous in the wrong hands. Okay? Enough of that. You know what? I've said what needed to be said. In my opinion, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Oh well, go get a life. Back to what we were talking about. 38 Special Charter Arms Shamrock Edition, which maybe it should be / Zombie Edition / Apocalypse Edition. Okay, we're going to take a look at it real quick. Let me grab the camera. Now I'll bring you over here to it. Ta-ta-ta-ta! You know what? Let's put this out in the light so you can actually see the color of it. No shells. Calm down, people. Shamrock Edition, 38 Special. Look at that sucker. Woo! She's sharp. Like I said, it had to catch my eye. For me to get a revolver, it has to catch my eye. I'm not a big of a revolver fan, but this one definitely done it for me. It's pretty sweet. The double action, it's just like most revolvers. It's got a heavy trigger on the double action, but it's actually lighter from most of that I felt. So it's pretty decent. The single action, extremely well. I don't know. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna try to come in and see if you can see my finger move. You can barely see my finger just even twitch, and it goes off. That is awesome. We'll take a couple shots here in a little bit. Fair warning, revolvers, like I said, they're totally different animal. They shoot completely different. I'm not gonna be the best shooter with revolvers. So that's one thing I like about this one is, you see that my pinky? My whole hand fits on it. Most revolvers that I picked up and used or try to fire, it's like pinky has no place for it, but I guess like down here at the very bottom on the curve part, you're just gonna have to make it work. With this one, when I picked it up, that's the first thing I noticed, like, whoa, wait a minute. My pinky has a purpose. My pinky has a spot. Hey, I just made that. That's pretty cool. You're allowed to use that. You're welcome. That sounds pretty cool. Anyways, let's get back to it. The grip on it, it's got a rubber grip on it. Most of them that I've picked up had a kind of hard compound grip. This one, which, yes, you can get aftermarket grips to make it feel rubberized, make it fit better for your whole hand. But this one, as soon as I picked it up, felt extremely comfortable. And yes, about 80 to 90% of handling a firearm is the comfort of a firearm in your hand, how comfortable you feel with it in your hand. And this one, I feel very comfortable with it in my hand. And I'm pretty sure you noticed. Ting ting, look at that. Ooh, that's pretty sexy right there, ain't it? Ooh yeah, look at that. That is my bracelet reloader. Most people, with semi-automatic pistols, they carry an extra mag pouch or magazine holder on the side. Well, they got them for revolvers, but it looks like this big round funky operation game holder thing. I don't know, but to me, I was like, you know what, let's put a little fashion into this. I called my buddy Chuck at CB Leatherworks. He's on Facebook as well. Said, hey man, I need some way to hold 5 rounds for my 38 special, but I need it to be at my draw. So guess what, I'm right-handed. Bang bang bang, I'm out. I can open, empty out the old shells, and with my left hand, which I'm actually holding my camera with, let me put this down. With my left hand, I can actually come out, grab, put in. So that's pretty neat. Serves not just for fashion, it serves a purpose. So yes, there you go. What do you say, enough chit chat, and let's try it out. We'll do 5 rounds double action, then we'll do 5 rounds single action. Let me grab some ammo here. And we'll put the camera back down. Again, folks, safety. Get your ears on. Because it's a 38 special, it's loud. Got a little small barrel on it, so get your eyes and ears on, especially if you're shooting at steel targets. If you're about 5 feet from it, which I do not recommend, you never know, shrapnel might come back from the steel targets, even though they do swing and it serves its purpose. Every now and then I have felt just a little bit of shrapnel hit my glasses. Thank God I had them on, but that's just part of it. So that's why I say it's safety. Be careful. So let's load 5 up, and we'll do double action first, and then we'll move on to the single action. Double action. And watch this. Check it out. See? You saw me empty it? Pull out. Look at that. Pretty slick, ain't it? Plus, I'm accessorizing with my firearm. Thank you very much. Now we're going to do single action. There you go. Single action, double action. And some of you are like, I don't know, most of you have seen my videos are like, I already know what I'm talking about, but to those that are just tuning in and kind of want to get familiar with it, excuse me. Double action is, let me get right here so you can see it a little bit better. Double action is this right here. You're pulling the trigger, hammer's coming back, and it's releasing the trigger. It's doing two jobs. One, it's pulling the hammer back. Two, releasing the trigger. That's why it's called double action. Single action, you're just releasing the trigger, which is very, very light. Which is more accurate because when you're sitting there holding your gun, trying to shoot, you're trying to pull the hammer back, you're trying to stay steady and on target and pull the trigger. Where single action, you're steady on the target and you barely bump the trigger and it goes off. That's why it's more accurate to me, in my personal opinion, if you use single action. So Mike, Kelly, and Chris, Georgia Gun Store, guys, thank you again for this wonderful, 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 awesome revolver by Charter Arms, the Shamrock edition. Check them out, Gainesville, Georgia, Georgia Gun Store. Mike, Kelly, and Chris. You can't go wrong. Trust me, guys. It's a great, great gun. And also, actually, I bought another revolver because, like I said, it caught my eye. Haven't done it yet. I'm gonna try to start doing it now. How I normally do my Memorial Day edition review. Well, I'm gonna try to do a 4th of July edition review. And you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. Let me grab the camera real quick. And we'll set this down. And we'll look in here. This is the sneak peek of the, it's another Charter Arms 38 special, but it's gonna be for the 4th of July review. So, there you go. Okay, that's it. That's all you get. That's a sneak peek. You're just gonna have to tune in and wait for the 4th of July as it gets closer. For the review on that. So with that all said and done, guys, it's been a pleasure. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Facebook. So if you got any questions, comments, or just send me a message or leave a comment, and I'll try and get to you as soon as I can. If you want to see a review on a specific type of gun, I will try to do my best to get that gun, because yes, all these guns that I do reviews on, maybe about 3 or 4 of them are loaned to me from friends that might have them already. But about 90% of them, guess what? I had to buy them. They're mine. So they do cost me money. And no, I'm just an average Joe. I work for it. So you just have to give me some time to get to it. So please, don't give me no outrageous, I'd like to see a review on the freaking Barrett 50 cal. Guess what? I'm gonna be waiting for a long time on that one. So I'll do my best to get to you, and I'll do my best I can to provide information to you guys. Thank you very much again. This is the Gun Nut. Peace out.